An young lady went to a fabric shop and asked for white, noisy, and rustling fabric. The shop owner looked for the cloth and found it. While he was making the cloth ready for her, the curiosity of the shop owner got better of him, and then he asked her, "Why do you need a noisy and rustling fabric?" She said, "Look, I'm getting ready for marriage, and this white noisy fabric is for making my marriage gown. The man whom I'm going to get married is a blind man. I want him to recognize me while I walk down the aisle and reach the altar with this cloth, so that he will not feel embarrassed." Love has no form. Love has no norm. Dearly beloved in Jesus Christ, in today's gospel passage, Jesus gives one beautiful norm of life. You have to love one another just as I have loved you. The entire Gospels can be summarized into this single norm of life, that is, love one another just God has loved us. But the point is, how did God love us? And how we are supposed to love another? Dear friends, Jesus had an unconditional love. But today, let's try to understand three peculiar types of love that Jesus showed unto the humanity. The first one, Jesus had inclusive love. Inclusive love implies that he gathered everyone into his love. He did not show partiality to anyone while showing his love. He himself knew that Judas would betray him and he would be the cause for his death. But still, he loved him the same way he loved the rest of the 11. He also included him into the number of the apostles to proclaim his gospel to the people. That's why we say Jesus had inclusive love. He included everyone, and we are called to do the same. Secondly, Jesus had forgiving love. Jesus forgave everyone who threatened him, who became a stumbling block in his way. Even on the cross, Jesus forgave and loved all those who persecuted and nailed him to the cross. He said, "Father, forgive them, they do not know what they are doing." That is a kind of love that Jesus showed us all his enemies. That's why we say Jesus had a forgiving love. And the third form of love that Jesus showed is a form of a good friend. In today's gospel passage, it is clearly told no one can have a love greater than sacrificing one's life for his friends. Jesus sacrificed his life for entire humanity, and he sacrificed his life for the sake of his disciples. Remember the incident that happened in the Gethsemane. When the Pharisees and the scribes came to arrest him, he told, "I am Jesus whom you are searching for, and let all these people be relieved." He protected all his disciples, and he sacrificed his life for them and his life for us. Therefore, the third form of love that Jesus showed to us, a love that even sacrifices one's own life. Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, from the liturgy of the 6th Sunday, we need to understand two important notions. The first one, love do not have any form or a norm or a time. Love just wells up according to the situation that we are in. Secondly, Jesus taught us inclusive, forgiving, and a love that allows you to die for the other. And we are expected to do the same with others. Let God bless us all. Have a blessed Sunday.